When you're an overweight child in a society that demands perfection, where your sense of right, wrong, fair and unfair will always be tragically skewed. Did you just soil yourself? Maybe.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. So if you ever want to get like a real fight going, you get a guy from New Jersey, you get a guy from New York, you put them in the same room together, you go fight, you throw a sausage in the middle there, and they go to bananas, all right? And so that's what you're getting right now with Donald Trump and Chris Christie, man. These two guys are going after each other, and it is quite interesting. It's very entertaining, that's for sure. And we covered this yesterday, but we didn't know that CNN was going to play the meme for Chris Christie. Hot diggity damn. CNN played the meme live on air of Chris Christie at a buffet talking about being big and not small. Where does this all come from? Okay, so let's begin. Trump is going to, of course, always take the most entertaining option when it comes to criticizing somebody. Trump blasts Christie for Go Big speech. This was the theme of Chris Christie's announcement speech in New Hampshire, which looked a lot more like a hostage video if you're looking at the people behind the scenes there with him. Nobody really wanted to be there. I don't even know how he filled that little auditorium, but nonetheless, Trump asking about his new rival has a psychological problem with size after former governor claims he is self-consumed and slams his family grift. So the two of them are going after each other. This is what Chris Christie sounded like during his announcement speech.
Small, smaller, and smaller. And smaller in every way. Smaller in the way. Smaller is getting smaller. Being small. Smaller and smaller. Smaller and smaller. Voldemort. Smaller.
Okay.
So small.
So this is some type of like Freudian thing. I'm not sure. He's just going to repeat the word small time and time again. Donald Trump, of course, is going to go directly after Chris Christie, who he's not a big fan of, and make fun of the guy by posting a buffet in front of him.
And it was about our country and its future. And I wondered what our choice was going to be. Were we going to be small or were we going to be big?
All right. What I didn't know is that CNN was going to rip that meme and then play it for Chris Christie live on air to react to. Wasn't ready for this one. Check it out.
Trump, last night in response to you running, ran a rather mocking video on social media. There it is. It's you. I guess he's making fun of your weight. That's his...
We're going to be small.
That's his response. What did you make of that? What was your response to that?
You know, when I saw Jake, I just renewed in my own mind what a child he is. He's a baby. Whenever you want to criticize him in any way, that's the way he responds. And you and I are both lucky enough to be parents. And if we had a child who conducted themselves like that, we'd send them to their room, not to the White House.
Yeah.
And I think character is destiny for this country. And we've got to make a decision about what the character of the person should be who sits behind the desk in the Oval Office.
So Chris Christie then goes into me. Like, I'm trying to figure out a couple of things here. One, what is the natural constituency for Chris Christie? Like, who the hell is going to actually vote for this guy? He was a real hot item in like 2014, and now he is not a hot item. Let's just say that. Regardless of what buffet table may be in front of him, there are no hot items around Chris Christie. Chris Christie is a disgraced governor from New Jersey. He had a terrible, terrible record in the state of New Jersey. Closed some bridges, a lot of scandals, sat on a beach by himself when he'd closed the beaches down to the public, really behaved like a king. Was just an awful, awful governor. Used to be kind of rock star, really squandered everything. And so I'm not quite sure what moralizing Chris Christie has to go after Donald Trump. Yes, obviously, like Donald Trump does engage in bully-like tactics and schoolyard-like tactics. We've known that. But Chris Christie does the same thing. Chris Christie just made the GOP's primary pettier with his deep beef against the Kushners. Deep beef, huh? Sounds delicious. The Chris Christie beef with the Kushner family runs deep. Christie launched a presidential campaign on Tuesday in New Hampshire. The grift from this family is breathtaking, he says to a reporter. Now, Chris Christie went and put Jared Kushner's father in jail, which I thought was kind of interesting here, while attacking Trump, who he calls a self-serving mirror hog. Whew, man, Christie is really good with these metaphors. He saved some ire for Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, and his daughter Ivanka, saying that they're grifters. Jared and Ivanka walked out of the White House with $2 billion from the Saudis, $2 billion from the Saudis, he continued. You think that it's because it's some kind of investing genius, or do you think that it's because he was sitting next to the President of the United States, the Saudis? Christie seemed to be referring to a $2 billion investment from the Saudi Crown Prince into a public investment fund in a deal with Kushner's partners. In 2004, Christie, then serving U.S. Attorney for New Jersey, investigated and successfully prosecuted Jared's father, Charles Kushner, who pleaded guilty to 16 counts of assisting in the filing of false tax returns, 1 count in retaliating against a cooperating witness, and 1 count of making a false statement to a federal election commission. Charles Kushner spent 14 months in prison. And I don't think Jared ever forgot about that because, well, Jared stopped Chris Christie from working in the White House. Chris Christie was a really strong Donald Trump ally and wanted to be chief of staff for Donald Trump's White House, and had the foot placed on his neck by Jared Kushner in an act of retaliation. So this is, you know what? This is what it is. Chris Christie tweeting this clip again. Tweeting this clip of him with the meme, getting the meme played for him on CNN, and his reaction. So, wasn't counting on that. We have been telling you for a very long time that the meme wars are upon us, and that the 2024 meme wars are going to just be DEFCON 9. They're going to be the greatest ever. And you're starting to see them. You're starting to see them now. Pour right onto the airwaves of CNN. Get ready, baby. It's going to get better. Or worse. However you look at it, I view it as better. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.